day 6, and it's going to be a relatively short one today because I've been out all day at a leaving do for a former colleague, and then doing some bits and bobs with one of the guys I used to work with called Matt, who you will see in a minute. Otherwise, enjoy Sundays, and I'll see you tomorrow. Just going to jump straight in.
Don't move the chair.
So we're now into attempt number 2 of 3, maybe 4, 5, God knows. We did a whole sort of 2-part interview style. Oh, for goodness sake! So the lights back on. We did a whole dialogue, really. Questions that people might want to ask, because obviously the whole video thing is a bit one way. But when we just watched it back, it was just of Matt and not of me, because I was sat too far over here. So this is my old boss, colleague, friend, Matt. We've come to the pub to do this. So, hello.
Hello. So we're just asking questions, because as you say, it's a very one-way experience for the audience watching you do your videos. And it's just nice to be able to kind of interact and ask you those questions. So today, for example, we were sat in an edit suite just working together in this very similar ways to what we've been doing over the last couple of years. In those moments when we're focused, we're working, we're having a laugh because it's good fun, how do you feel?
I think it varies day to day. Like if I'm in a really bad day, I can go through that whole process and that underlying bit be there. But days like today, where it was kind of a normal day, it was just a happy time. I think it's an important point that people understand that it's not always the doom and gloom. There is, as I say, those times where today we were just busy getting on with something. It was in the moment we were having a laugh, and it was a really nice time. So the last few hours have been great. But as I say, the flip side of that is when I am at a different point of one of these cycles, and there is that just underlying sense of anything could go wrong at any moment.
Yeah, and is that something that concerns you now? Are you like, I'm going to go home and be on my own? Well, you're not going to be at home on your own anyway.
No, it doesn't. And it's almost like if I draw a line in the middle, when I'm above the line, I feel absolutely fine above the line. But as soon as I go below the line, that's when that sense of it could be bad comes in. As long as I'm kind of above that line or on the line, I don't really worry about it at all.
As I say, today we were very focused on what we were doing, and you just got back from skiing. So what's it like when you're hurtling down a mountain with some skis attached to your feet, and the only thing you can focus on is that? Is that a good thing for you? Is that a good way to manage?
So when I was on skiing, I did have a really dark few days, and actually when you're going down the mountain, the actual act of going down the mountain was just a distraction from the negativity that I was experiencing. And it wasn't necessarily a helpful thing, it was just well, I know that as soon as my mind stops concentrating on not plummeting down the mountain, that it's just going to drop straight back into where it was before the skis started going down the mountain. Keeping active is great, and it keeps me distracted, but then ultimately that just wears me down physically. And so when I become tired, the problem that I was dealing with in the first place, the tiredness adds a whole other level of not being able to deal with it.
What was it like today, being back in the old place where you worked with your ex-colleagues? Was that a good experience or not?
On the whole, yes. I think there was a bit of a disparity to start with, because obviously when I got there, people that I'd worked with when I was struggling with my well-being didn't realise that I was, and so when they hear about it, they suddenly go, "Oh, it sounds really bad." And then when they saw me, the first thought was, "Oh, well, assuming that I would be in a really negative place." When actually today, I had quite a good day. The conversations almost started with sorrow from the people that I hadn't seen in a while. And of course, when they'd see me for a couple of minutes, they went, "Oh, actually, he's just the same person as he was before." But we just now understand that he has that he goes through sometimes. And once we'd broken that ice, it was kind of back to what I was expecting, which was just a nice time seeing everybody that I've seen in a while.
Yeah, now I'm feeling really awkward. There's a camera on me.
How many years did you act?
20. This is where we cut.
So we're going to enjoy some camembert. Oh, it's not. I don't like when I do this. Are you a wax person?
I eat the whole cheese, mate.